Hello, hashtag #RPhilasby presenting Bike With Me 2, dedicated bikeway to Townsville City during COVID-19. My postcode is Wandle from the city, but I am 11 kilometres away, so a nice bike ride, although hot at 32 degrees centigrade. After all, it is autumn. This is mostly flat, and still track damage reminds one of the 2019 major flood event. The roads here are hazardous for bike riders, so these tracks save lives. The freight trade heading from the city port is heading south, grain carrier perhaps. History is everywhere. Townsville was an important Allied air base in Australia. During 1942, Japanese flying boats made 3 attacks on the town and harbour. The raiders' bombs fell harmlessly into the harbour or onto the ranges behind the town. One fell near the bridge near my suburb, leaving a large crater, blowing up a coconut tree and frightening a cow. The Japanese pilot claimed hit more than 10 times by 2 hurricanes, dropped 3 bombs near the aerodrome causing 3 fires and 5 more on the city, igniting 2 more. No, he did not. And that little monument was just a little lump before the bridge. You can see I'm fast tracking this, but the bridge is damaged. All this was flooded, and the railway track beside, all the gravel was washed out from underneath the track. People fish off this. Again, I don't know why people would eat anything out of the river here, but anyway. It's 4 children were killed on the road next door, so it's bikeway track was put in, and it crosses over now into a suburb, an older suburb, famous for the Ross River virus and reclaimed mud flats. And as we come up, you can see Castle Hill. The indigenous name is Kutharinga and is a heritage listed isolated pink granite monolith that dominates the city centre. It rises to a height of 286 metres above the sea level. It is one of the most distinctive natural features on the Queensland coast. I'm heading up the railway overpass, a steep climb, not bad for someone my age, and coming into view is what you get for $140 million. And down we go. This is the best part of these railway overcrosses. North Queensland Stadium, commercially known as Queensland Country Bank Stadium, is a multi-purpose stadium which seats 25,000 and will be the new home to National Rugby League's North Queensland Cowboys. It was built on reclaimed land. It was opened in late February by Elton John. I did not go. Now into the city proper over another bridge. This used to be a street mall, opened in 1979 and closed partly down in 2016, reflecting the social and economic changes, moving to large suburban shopping centres with easier access for vehicles. The glare and deep shadows tells you about how intense light here and why I have cancer. This is an art gallery, and I've added a link to an exhibition I was part of in the description below. The umbrella, like so many businesses, stores and services of cities and towns everywhere, have closed up until the governments decide otherwise thanks to the COVID-19. It is all noticeably quiet along the main street, not only because of the COVID-19 lockdown, but the severe economic downturn. The round high-rise we call the Pepper Shaker. We're coming up to the corner now. That's the Perth Tucker Gallery, where I've had some good exhibitions from the late 90s to 2004. Originally the building, which is now host to the gallery, was built by the Union Bank of Australia in 1885, and then it had another story added in the 1930s. The bank will stay that way and change until 1980, and then the Townsville Council bought it and opened the first public art gallery. You can see it's all very empty. This part of the main street is the entertainment area. Everything from restaurants to strip clubs. Not much happening now. A few old buildings remain. as this is cyclone country, but the ones that are here are very typical of the either Victorian or Edwardian structures. Next bike with me 3, I get to the Strand, which is towards the end of this. Well, I hope you like this, and give me a comment and subscribe. The next one I'll get out right through that Strand area. Thank you.